Hi everyone, welcome to our Facebook, Instagram live video. We're doing our first interview. I'm so excited that we're here with Laura Dotolo from ClutchMade. I'm Christine Daal from Fashion Ninja Warrior, and we do these Facebook, Instagram lives every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So find us on Facebook and the Fearless Fashionpreneur Group or Instagram, and you can watch the videos there. So we're so excited to have Laura here with us. And she's going to tell us all about her amazing business and what's going on. So tell us about ClutchMade.
Well, ClutchMade, let me tell you, Christine, thanks for coming.
Yes, thank you.
ClutchMade is a manufacturing services company that we started, and we specialize in accessories, and we make everything here in New York City or in the USA. Most of it's here in New York City at our factory. So we offer design consultation. If you have an idea, we book a design consultation, and we talk through it. We do sourcing, tech packs, we do sample making, production, and then we take you right into website design, social media we'll work on for you. We'll actually sell you on clutchbags.com too, which is our online marketplace for our clients.
Awesome.
Yes.
You literally do everything from A to Z.
We do everything,
yes.
But we actually, what differentiates us from a lot of platforms that are similar is that we do have the factory here in the offices too, so we have a full factory and we do production and sample making right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Awesome. And tell us about your background and how you got started in this industry.
I started off as a stylist here in New York City. I was a fashion stylist for about 20 years, but then I started up my own handbag business back in 2001, the day after 9/11 actually.
Wow,
yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
That's a crazy time to start.
Well, I figure it's better than any. I don't know why it happened that way. So I started working with a factory down in Chelsea after 9/11 and started my own handbag line. And it was right when Kate Spade and Monica Baquier and MZ Wallace were all going overseas.
Yeah.
And so a lot of factories were left, holding the bag, so to speak. And there wasn't a lot of business going on. So a lot of factories were closing or they just had no one making anything.
And they were hungry for the business. And
Definitely.
you were right there to give them some.
Definitely.
So it was great.
Yes.
That's so awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. It was really sad when all of that was happening and everyone was going overseas. And I remember I was a sample room supervisor at the time. I had to lay off so many sample makers and pattern makers. And it was just a mess.
Oh, it was a tough transition.
Yeah. But that's great that you were able to kind of keep some of the manufacturing going here and give the business.
Yes, I mean, it wasn't, huge, but it was definitely
something.
And I kept telling the factories, made in USA is going to come back. There'll be a time.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yes.
And what's your main why? Like, what keeps you going? Why did you get started in your own business? What made you leave styling and kind of start your own thing?
Well, I love running my own business. Even when I was styling, I ran my own business. I'm very disciplined. I'm very organized, and you really have to be that way when you're when you're running your own business. You have to be very disciplined. And I love creating. I love making. And if you're a designer, that's like your number one thing.
Yeah.
So if you can do that and make money at it and find a platform for yourself to do that, then you feel amazing. When you're doing your soul work, it's the best thing you can do. It's not like working.
Oh yeah. You just love it. It doesn't feel like work anymore.
Exactly.
Of course. Yeah.
Yes.
That's so great. And then when you were running your business, were there any moments that you felt like quitting, or you had doubts or fear, or you started second guessing yourself?
Well, actually no. I never felt like quitting. I mean, there's times when you second guess yourself, but the quitting thing, that was never really an option. It was always, how am I going to work through this? And I think it's because I set up a really good support system with some good mentors that I had on hand, and I still do. And I call up if I run into any kind of obstacles or challenges, and I reach out and I say, hey, how do I work through this? Let's have a talk. And they really work me through it. And it's been, a godsend to run a business. I think if I would completely advise that and recommend that to anybody who's starting a business.
I agree. Mentors are key. I remember having a mentor in the industry. Every time I had a problem or something was going crazy, I'm calling her, crying, what's going on, But it's just, it's what keeps you going, and really you have that expertise to lean on, someone that's already gone through the trenches, already been there, already done it, and can kind of help you and show you. I mean, that's why I started my whole business. That's what my business is based on. That's why you started ClutchMade, because you started your own handbag line. Now you can teach other people how to start their own handbag line.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is so great, so great. And were there, what's the biggest lesson that you've learned as being a business owner and entrepreneur?
My goodness, the biggest lesson has been don't take all your worries and to bed at night.
Yeah.
You need to sleep and don't stay up at night working through your problems and thinking about what needs to be done and the materials being ordered. Leave that for your waking hours. Make your list before you go to bed, so that's all out of you and it's there for the morning time. But try not to do it in the evening and while you're sleeping. It's just, it doesn't work. You know, you can't waste those precious sleeping hours on worrying about things, because it's just, it's not worth it.
Yeah, and your health is just so important. If you can't get that nice night's sleep and rest, the next day you're going to be tired, you're not going to be at your fullest, you're not going to be able to think straight, and over time it just adds up and it's going to make you crazy.
Exactly.
I mean, I truly think that's why a lot of people in this industry are crazy, because they literally can't sleep at night.
It's true. You can't worry about it. It's going to work its way out.
Yeah. Yes, so true. I'm still struggling with that one. I'm getting there. But making the list at night is definitely key. It will definitely help you. So do your to-do list at night every night. That's definitely going to help a lot. That's true. Yeah. Okay, and what advice would you give to any startup designers that are just starting out now?
Okay, so if you're a designer and you're ready to start, I would say my piece of advice would be that you are about to give birth to a baby.
Oh, yes.
And you need to keep that in mind. Your baby needs lots of attention and lots of care and lots of nourishment. Because if you don't give your baby nourishment, your baby's not going to grow. So your business and your product is like a baby. And the more attention you give it, a little bit every day, your business and your product part of your business will grow and it will flourish.
Yeah.
And you really need to take that baby in and own that baby, because it is your baby. You will have people like ChristineDeAngeloDaalFashionQueen, our team. You will have Christine. You will have tools. But in the end, it's your business and you need to mind it.
Yeah.
And you can have all the help and tools and services, but it really is your responsibility.
Yeah, I agree with you. I always use that analogy too, the baby. It is such a baby. I mean, you wouldn't sell your baby, you wouldn't throw your baby to the side. These are things that you really need to take into consideration. And most of my clients, the ones that don't succeed, they're the ones that are constantly starting, they get on fire, they're really excited, they're motivated, they do it for a month, and then they're like, oh, something comes up in their personal life or something comes up in their work life, and they put their baby on the side, they put it on hold, and then they come back again, and it's just so hard to really move forward that way. And what you said is so key. It's not like you have to do a lot, just one small thing every single day to get your business going, to feed your baby.
It really is the key.
Yeah.
And people just need to take it in and apply it.
That's such great
advice. And then
advice.
it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's such great advice. And how about motivation-wise? You're pretty much a self-motivator.
I'm a self-motivator. But I do have a little inspiration, my little self-quote.
Yes.
So mine has always been, have no fear, persevere.
Great quote.
And I think it's the fear factor that really holds people back.
Yeah, it is.
And you really, you can't worry about it. You have to really keep diving in and trying your best.
Yeah.
And making it happen. So you have to pull the fear out of it.
Yeah, it's so true. You can't have any fear. You just have to go for it. And I know my favorite quote is, don't do your best, just do whatever it takes. And part of that is having the fear, feeling the fear, and doing it anyway, and just going for it and putting it all in and saying, you know, it's up to God, it's in God's hands, and that's it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's so great. What else did I want to ask you? How about social media? Has social media influenced your business at all? Have you seen changes in social media affect things in the fashion industry?
Well, I think so. I think it's, for us, it's just happening as of lately with Facebook and the way the platform for Facebook has really evolved and become a real marketing platform.
Yeah.
So you can really get on there and do everything yourself. You can start your little shop on there. You can promote yourself. You can find followers. You can do test marketing. You can advertise. So it's so accessible. You know, in the olden days, you had to hire yourself an ad agency to do all that.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's just amazing. You can do it for yourself. So there are no excuses to get your baby out there.
Yep.
You know,
and it's free.
And it's free.
Social media, Instagram, Facebook.
And it's one of those
free,
things
except for advertising, of course, but for the most part, it's free.
Exactly. So, we're just digging in right now and really working that Facebook. To see what it can really do for us at this point, because we really like what it's holding. So we're making use of the tools.
Yeah, Oh, that's so
and we
great.
love Instagram too. Instagram is wonderful how you can post pictures. Photos are very influential and effective these days to do marketing.
Yeah. And your Instagram page is amazing. You guys need to follow her on Instagram. Your Instagram handle
is Clutchmade Factory.
Yes.
You can find us. Yeah. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us on clutchmade.com and fill out a contact sheet and any questions you might have and send it to us, and we will get it and answer you in 24 hours.
Awesome. Yeah. Customer service is so important, and that's, I think, one of the best things about Clutchmade. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
And if you're interested in meeting Laura or coming to check out her studio and her manufacturing setup, we are going to be doing the fashion tour on June 16th. And Laura is one of our vendors, so we're so excited to have her. And if you're interested, you can go to fashiontour5.eventbrite.com and you can sign up for the fashion tour. So we're excited to have you on the fashion tour in a couple weeks.
It's going to be fun.
So excited to do this interview with you. It was so great talking with you.
Oh, you too, Christine.
And seeing you again, as always.
Very good.
So that's it. So thanks everyone for watching, and tune in next Tuesday, 7 p.m. on the Fearless Fashionpreneur Group or Instagram. And you can see our Facebook Lives. And we'll be doing another interview in the next couple weeks. So thanks everyone. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Ciao.